It is a great fight. It is one of the biggest fights in the world and everyone wants to see it. It will be 50-50 or else we don't see a fight. If they want to use splits not to make a fight happen, then so be it. It is not like I am asking for more. I'm saying this is a 50-50 fight and that's how it is. In the rematch, then we can talk about 60-40 splits or whatever. That is more acceptable. I knocked Joshua out, and don't be surprised if it's in the first round, but I definitely knocked Joshua out. When it all boils down to this beautiful fight happening, they are not going to care about the splits. On this night, on this day, this moment, they are going to care about who is the best officially. And at the end of the night, they will take away a brilliant fight and they will understand who is the best in the world. They will have one champion, one name, Deontay Wilder, who will be standing with his hands in the sky. Those are the words of WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder, obviously, saying that he wants a 50-50 split against WBA and IBF heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua in a unification. There's been a lot of back and forth between Joshua and Wilder, their two teams, a lot of posturing, a lot of accusations of one side ducking the other. And that's been the case with the rival groups of fans. The Joshua fans, for the most part, are saying Wilder's ducking, and Wilder fans are saying Joshua's ducking. Well, as a neutral guy, a guy who likes both Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, who likes watching both of them fight, who doesn't have a bias in this situation, as a neutral, it looks as though Deontay Wilder or maybe his team don't actually want this fight at the moment. Because look, Anthony Joshua has fought much higher level opposition than Deontay Wilder has fought so far in his career. And he's fought that high level of opposition recently. Obviously, Klitschko's a hell of a lot better than anybody Deontay Wilder has fought. But it can even be argued that guys like Carlos Takam and Dominic Breazeale are better than anybody Deontay Wilder has fought. Now, I'm not saying they definitely are. I'm just saying that can be argued, and there will be people, even in the comment section of this video, who are making that argument. So Joshua's fought the better quality opposition, including recently. He's got a better resume in terms of the quality of fighters he's beaten. And on top of that, and more importantly, he's the cash cow in this fight. Deontay Wilder's getting paid barely $1 million a fight, whereas Anthony Joshua is getting paid tens of millions of dollars a fight. How can Wilder be demanding 50-50? It makes no sense. Joseph Parker, many people believe, has fought better opposition than Deontay Wilder has fought in his career, and I concur with that. I think Joseph Parker has fought better opposition than Wilder has fought. But even Joseph Parker's not demanding 50-50. His team are willing to accept 35%, 35-65. I believe, was that their opening offer or was their opening offer 60-40? I think their opening offer was 60-40, but still, they're willing to take 35. And that's someone in Joseph Parker who has fought better opposition than Wilder has fought. So why is Wilder demanding 50-50? How is that realistic? Is it just a case that Wilder's ego is way bigger than it should be, getting in the way of him being realistic? Or is he worried about something? Maybe it's his team. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because this is my point of view. From my point of view, I can't see how Wilder can justify in his head demanding a 50-50 split. If a 50-50 split would just get the fight done, obviously as a fan I'd like to see it. But in the real world, where fighters do care about how much money they make, how could you expect Anthony Joshua to accept 50-50 against Wilder? Potentially, Anthony Joshua could actually earn less against Deontay Wilder than he would make against a Klitschko or even a Carlos Takam. Potentially, because of that split. Now, against Klitschko, I believe it was a 50-50% split or something close to that. But Klitschko is far more recognized worldwide than Deontay Wilder is. And because of that, he brought in a lot of money from foreign territories and whatever, and the pot was a lot bigger to split 50-50. Wilder is nowhere near as big a name as Vladimir Klitschko. So you have to imagine if Joshua's got to split the pot with him 50-50, he's going to make less than he made in the Klitschko fight. He might make less than he made in the Takam fight. Because although Takam's not a champion, it's not a unification, Joshua would have kept the vast majority of the purse, and he filled out a stadium for that fight. So yeah, what Wilder is saying here is just not realistic. Surely you can't expect Joshua to be taking less money for a unification than he's earned for a lot of his title defenses that were not unifications. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, people. Those are my thoughts, alright? It's happening, I'm out.